Hey guys, what is up? This is Death Boy back again with another video for you guys. And in this video, it's going to be a bit different than usual. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to play Injustice 2 mobile with a gamepad or a controller. It's one and the same thing, actually. It's the same thing, it's just two different names. Let me show it to you first. Yeah, so this is the controller that I usually use to play Injustice 2, and I'm gonna show it to you that how you can do it, the key bindings and everything else on this video itself. All right. So before we do that, and I just wanted to let you know that if you are new to the channel and if you're watching this video for the first time, I insist you guys to please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification for further updates. All right. So let's begin the video. So this is the game, and you guys might see it a little bit. I'm just going to increase the size of this thing so that you can get a clear view. All right, so this is what the game looks like, and there is one thing that I would like to show you guys, that you're going to get two things when you buy the gamepad. So basically this gamepad, the name of this gamepad is Cosmic Byte, and the model name is EG C3070W, and it's Nebula. The color, it's green, right? So it's Nebula. All right, so you're going to receive a disc for a laptop, or if your laptop doesn't have an option for inserting disk, then you can use this USB device, in order to plug in this into your USB slot, and your gamepad will automatically be connected. It might take a couple of minutes before, to do the processing and stuff. And then after that, once you put it into your USB slot, will show you on your screens that a gamepad was connected. So as you guys can see, the gamepad was detected and connected. Okay. So there is this little button behind. You need to just turn it on. Once you turn it on, the lights will start glowing, and the gamepad will be turned on. All right. So now, the next thing is that these buttons. So there are a lot of buttons over here. There is numerical buttons. I'm sorry, alphabetical buttons, which is A, X, B, and Y. So these buttons, which are basically used to do attacks, basic hits, and special attacks. There are some buttons over here. Right one, yeah, right one, right two, left one, left two. This is a D-pad, up, down, forward, and back. This is again a analog stick, and this does the same thing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you my key bindings first. Okay. And how exactly I play Injustice 2 on the gamepad. Okay, my key bindings are basically the most important part of the gamepad. Okay. So here we are, the key bindings. So let's start with basic movements, which is up, down, left, and right. Okay. So for up, down, left, and right, I'm using this analog stick. Okay, so as you guys can see on your screens, I'm going to show it to you with a cursor, with the mouse's cursor, control view with joystick. So this is the stick, analog stick, the joystick that I'm using to control my characters so that they can go up, down, forward, and backward. All right. Now, so after that, in order to do the basic hits, so basically you need to tap on the screen, right? So it's the same thing over here. So I'm using A. Okay, you can see on your screens. I'll put the cursor over there. Click to edit. It's mentioned as an alphabet A. All right, so that is the button that I use for doing basic hits. Okay, now let's move on for the special attacks. So you need to make sure one thing, that you put in all these key bindings where it should be. Like, you cannot put the block button somewhere else because it won't work, right? So the block is somewhere over here. I'm sorry, somewhere over here. So I'm putting the block button over here. So basically we touch the screen, the phone screen, and that is where the analog stick is, the joystick is there. Okay, so you need to put it accordingly. All right. So now moving on to the special attacks. So for special one, I'm using button X. Okay, you guys can see on your screens, button X. This is the button for special one. For special two is Y, button Y. You guys can see it is in yellow. And then for special 3 is B, okay, which is obviously the red one. All right, so now we are done with the special attacks, basic moves, and basic movements. Now we're going to go and take a look at block. So for block, I'm using R2, which is right 2. Okay, now this is the button which is below. on your right side. So this is the button that I'm using to block. Okay, and after that, for special move, the super move, I'm sorry, for super move, I'm using left 2, which is right opposite to R2. This one, this is for blocking, and this is for doing the special attack, for special move. I'm sorry. All right. Now, the most important thing over here is also the tag-ins. So how do I do the tag-ins? So this is where the tag-in options are. Like you need to press over here in order for your characters to tag in. So for that, I use the D-pad. This is a D-pad. So for tagging in the middle character, I'm using this button. For tagging in the third character, I'm using the down button. So basically, the top character is already in the game. So I think I should remove this thing because it's never going to be in use to me. So these two buttons are the buttons that I use to tag in. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, I believe you guys might have gotten a pretty good idea about the key bindings for, the game. So I'm going to play a match. I'm going to play a campaign match so that you guys can see how it works. And I'm also going to let me take a look. Yeah, I'm also going to put in these key bindings as it is. Like you guys will see the key bindings on the screen itself. Okay, so let me just do that. Okay, I'm sorry. For some reason, they're not visible. Okay, all right. So for some reason, they're not visible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my gamepad right like this, and I'm going to show you the movements. Okay, how the movements are going to be with the help of this particular gamepad. All right, so let's begin. Let's play a couple of campaign matches so that you guys might understand the function of this gamepad properly. All right, guys. And the thing is that you cannot move your mouse pointer with this thing. You need to have a mouse for that. So I'm using a mouse. Okay, this is the thing which I'm using to select characters and basically go on any menu in the game. Okay, so let's begin the first fight. So I'm going to hold it like this so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to do. So this is basically for movements. This is for basic attacks and stuff, and this is for tagging. These two buttons are for tagging, D-pad. This is for block, and this is for special attack. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys can see it on the screens, right? So yeah, great news. I'm swiping back, and I'm going to do special attacks with A. I'm going to block a bit, so you can see the button is pressed over here, right two, right. So now it's time to do the special one. The special one is Y. Okay, so this is how it does the special one. I believe he's dead now. So let's do the special two when it's ready. Yep, it is. So the button for special two is Y. This is how the special two looks like. So now let's do the tagging. Okay, let's do tagging. Aquaman has tagged him, and I'm going to move him a little bit. I'm going to keep pressing the block button until the meter goes to special 3. Okay. All right. So this is going to be the special 3 over here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. He's dead. This is special 3. I'm going to keep blocking. Okay. Anyways, the match is done. So I guess you guys might have gotten a pretty good idea. Let's try this again. So we have to do, I mean, we saw the tag-ins, we saw the basic hits, we also saw the basic movements, we saw the special attacks, we saw the blocking. Now we just have to see the special move over here. All right, so let's go and watch the special move. I'm going to keep tagging in characters so that once we get the power meter up to the max, we can do this special move. All right, okay. Let's tag in Aquaman, then tag in Cyborg, tagging in Aquaman again, tagging in the Flash, tagging in Cyborg again. Now, to do the special move, you need to press this button, which is left 2. Here we go. And that is the special move, guys. And I've also added a start button so that if in case you need to pause the game urgently, you don't have to find the mouse. Okay. So this is the start button over here. If we click this, then you can pause the match. And you can also add a button which can be used which can be used to resume recording. I'm sorry, resume the gameplay or quit the match. You can add a lot of buttons. There are still some spare buttons over here which can be used. Okay. So it's already up to you, because if you're not comfortable using these keys, which I'm showing it to you, you can use some alternate keys. You can use tag-ins. You can use these buttons for tag-ins and these buttons for special attacks. Or you can be creative, okay, because that is the whole point. You need to find the right key bindings for yourself. But I think these key bindings are pretty much it. I mean, it's very simple and clean. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions about the key bindings, then be sure to mention it in the comments, and any questions will be answered. Okay, let's quit the match. All right, guys. So as you guys can see on your screens, the key bindings are there. And if you have any questions about the gamepad or the controller or the price, let me tell you the price of the controller. The price of the controller is, I think it was 1,750 rupees, which is around $18. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, around 18 to $20, I guess. So that is the price of this controller, which is, I've been using it for like 3 months now, and it's going great. No problems whatsoever. Okay. All right, guys. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, if you learned it, then give it a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. So thank you for watching, guys. You have a good day. Take care. Be blessed and stay safe. Bye.